Right.
Yes.
Yes, hello everybody. We think we're live. Are we live? Are we live, Karen? Yeah, we're live here, Jason. We're live on YouTube. We're doing a double whammy today. We're live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time because we're kind of crazy like that. And we just thought, hey, why not?
Oh, may as well use these. That's what they're here for.
So thank you to our wonderful moderators, all of whom are here today. I believe the lovely Kelly, the lovely Hedge Rider, and the lovely Bobby on YouTube. If you're on Instagram watching this, by the way, we have the camera facing the other way. Although you probably could do front-facing camera so we could see any text on. But I think what we'll do, we'll keep the camera just facing this one way on Instagram. So know that we can't see your chat.
Unless I pop behind now and again, which I might need to get out of his way.
I mean, you should just come over to YouTube and join our family and chat with everybody.
But you're here.
There's
Everyone's
40 folk watching.
38 actually, to be precise. But then if you count us two, because we're watching ourselves, technically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, we just this is our new idea for a new relaxed, chilled out kind of live where we can all just come together. I know that our YouTube family love having a chat, so it's not like everything's directed to us. People chat amongst themselves and have lovely conversations. And what I wanted to do today was, I'll show you. So I've bought these little mini silicone muffin cups from Amazon. So I thought, ooh, might be interesting to do mini quiches in the air fryer. 9 fit in there perfectly, don't they?
Just, yeah.
Although I've got 12.
Yeah.
But I might just do 9 today. I might just do the 9. But it'll be a similar recipe to, you know,
the mini quiches. Yeah, the mini quiche recipes, but done in the air fryer.
Yeah.
And obviously individual. I mean, they're individual anyway, but in their own little fancy little cases.
And then, just because I feel quite fancy today, I'm going to show you how to make your own mayo with tofu. My version.
Denise has got those cups, apparently. So, whilst we're here, and before we start, we'll give out a shout-out to a few people who are on the live today. ASMR Pillow, Leanne, of course, JJ Star, you've already mentioned our mods, of course, Star Cradle, May Parcels, Julie, Natalie, us three vegans, Angarad's Life. Angharad's Life, sorry, I will pronounce it right at some point. Denise, Ali, Pauline, Lee, Brain Girl, Kelly, Imran, hey you guys, Muddy Paws, Michelle Lowe, loving your cooking stuff, Michelle, at the moment. Saw your latest cooking the other day, very cool. Amazing. UK Vegan Family, yeah, Jessica, I think we've got everyone there, Megan, Bingo Bongo, Lisa, Perpetually Annoyed, of course. So yeah, that's everyone in the house at the moment. And hello to our Instagram viewers, anyone that's tuned in on there.
Right. Now, if you pass me my little tofu press out the fridge just there.
Are you bothering with your mic? Or are you going to be kind of moving around?
I'm going to be moving around, so I've got my mic here. It's far better having a mic than it is...
To be fair, people could probably pick up your voice on my mic.
Well, whilst I'm sat, I'll just have it on. Oh dear, you've highlighted a load of text.
There we go.
Yeah, do you want to pass me the tofu press?
Yes. It's rather handy that it's right here. Reachable height. Sorry,
Yeah. Try and remember that they have liquid in them.
Yes.
Which is why it's a tofu press.
I'll get some kitchen roll. Okay. I've never actually handled the tofu press before.
No, but you know the
Ever.
mechanics of it, don't you?
Yeah, but I didn't think it'd spill out like that.
Well, it's not a sealed unit. Future Tofu Press. Affiliate link is in our description of every video. We swear by it. So I've got 400 grams of firm tofu here, ready for the food processor. In fact, you know what I'll do?
What? Fabulous.
Can that come down a little bit?
Yeah.
While we're sitting?
I think so.
It needs to.
Should I do it slightly so it's...
No, you don't have to do that.
Well, if I do that, and then that...
Ah, there you go. There you go. Look at us with these mics today. There's wires all over the place. Did Paul do something to his hair? Jason just cut it this morning here in this kitchen, but to the end.
That's all right, isn't
It drives me crazy.
I think I can do the same here with our wonderful Instagram people. There we go. So we can actually, everyone can see what's going on now.
Marvellous.
There we go. Oh.
Ooh. I'm going to have to move again in a second. I've got to go over there and get some things. But, right.
I'm going to slouch.
Get rid of that liquid. Get my 400 grams of tofu and just chunk it up a bit in here. Actually, while this is happening, I need to get my other ingredients dry frying.
Ah.
So I'm just going to pop up here to the frying pan, put it on and get it hot.
Wonderful. Imran says, in replying to saying hello to Perpetually Annoyed, I couldn't believe anyone could be perpetually annoyed at anything. And then I became vegan, and then we had this pandemic. Nice. True.
So now that this is one of the 600 gram blocks of tofu that we get from Wing Yip, which comes in 3 pieces. So now that I've taken out what we're using for the quiches, I'm going to put the last 200 grams in there, just for a little while, and that's going to be our tofu in a bit. Pop that back in the fridge.
Okay. Be a bit more careful this time than I was last time. There we go. Fabulous.
Right. Yeah. Now then.
Is anybody cooking? Have people already eaten? Anyone cooking along? Doing your own, putting your own spin on it? Oh yeah, Daniel. This is great. I've got some ingredients ready and going to cook along. Such fun. Amazing.
Grated courgette is going in the frying pan. With a splash of water. I'm not using oil.
Splash of water. No oil used. In case you couldn't hear that. Kelly's got a vegetable stew in the slow cooker. Darren's just had 2 Beyond Burgers, lol.
Where's my scissors? Where's my goddamn scissors? Spinach in the frying pan. I'm using scissors to cut it up.
Angie's just had a massive roast dinner. Now stuffing ginger cake. Oh, mostly lover music. Thank you for joining us and being here and being a member. Just sitting here like one of Lipton's, me, while Paul's doing all the work. One of Lipton's.
What does that actually mean?
Sitting here like one of Lipton's. Classic northern expression.
Oh, there's loads of folks saying stuff on Instagram. Hi guys on Instagram. You'll have to come over to YouTube to chat, my darlings. Because we've got the camera facing the other way.
Oh, there's so much tech going on. We've got phones, we've got lights, microphones, tofu. I know tofu's not tech, but you get the idea. Very nice, Imran.
You know what I'll do? I'll come here and sit here and do this.
Yes.
I'm going to finely chop this red onion for the quiches. So I've got one grated courgette and a handful of scissor cut spinach in the frying pan. And then this red onion shall be going in. You can go over there, Karen.
Morgan says it's 8 AM. So just enjoying watching. Very nice.
Well, no one has to cook along. You can just laugh at me cooking.
Oh.
What?
Just the table moving.
Because of the chopping.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mostly Lover Music. That's very nice of you to say. Very nice.
Where's the super chat?
Louise.
There's a super chat at the top.
That's just a member post, isn't it?
That's somebody who's just become a member.
Mostly Love of Music.
Welcome! Thank you for joining our channel, Mostly Love of Music. Deeply appreciated.
Amazing.
All of this really helps us to continue doing what we do on YouTube and more besides.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Right, so I've just got to get these onions in with that little lot.
Michelle says, I'm not going to try to cook along today because last time I did it went so wrong. I love your cooking videos, Michelle. I think they're awesome. I love all your videos, to be fair. The hard hitting stuff, the real stuff, very important. But your cooking ones do make me lol. Yeah, you never particularly get bothered by onions, do you?
No.
Chopping them.
To mix in with the tofu, some turmeric, some kala namak, black salt. I like quite a bit of that, me.
It's an acquired taste, isn't it, if you've not had it before?
It's very eggy.
Yeah.
Deeply eggy.
Very sulphury.
A little bit of garlic powder. Oh, come on. Thank you.
Oh, Kelly says Aldi have nooch in at the moment for $2.99.
And nooch. Funnily enough.
Nooch! Graven, maybe you should. Maybe you should.
What? What?
She says, well, great, now I'm hungry. Guess I should get out of bed. Ah, yes, Denise, it is an acquired taste. The first couple of times I had it, I was a little bit like, I'm not sure about this, but
you weren't keen, were you?
now it's kind of become a staple, particularly, obviously, with stuff like this.
Right, I'm just going to liquidate, well, not liquidize, I'm going to do this now in the jug blender until it's a paste.
And I shall read comments while that's doing its thing.
When using a tiny bit of plant milk to loosen it.
Did you hear that? A tiny bit of plant milk to loosen it.
Done.
Khalil makes an interesting point, and thank you for joining us, Khalil. Fun fact, Kala Nimak is used on salty sweet desserts in South Asia.
Ah!
There you go.
Oh, I do love to learn an interesting fact.
Strange but true. Imran, I must have missed something. I don't know what this green Nigel thing is you're going on about. So you'll have to clarify. I have no idea. Michelle is happy today, everyone, because local co-op has started selling vegan cheese. Not before time. Oh, Kelly, thank you. Thank you for the lovely words. And thank you for joining us and following along.
Right, I'll let that preheat.
Air fryer is on. Doing its thing. Thank you, Bingo Bongo.
So that's the paste, the tofu, all ground down now into a paste, and I'm going to get that into my here mixing bowl.
Oh, Graven's thanking us for the recommendation of Umbrella Academy. She enjoyed it, she's watched it. Very good. Yes, we finished off season 2 now. Excellent series. Whoa.
Implement the scrapage.
Oh yes, don't want anything to go to waste. Thank you, Imran and Bingo Bongo, for clearing that up. Blue Peter, Green Nigel. I like it. Ah, interesting. Thank you so much for the super chat, Perpetually Annoyed. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Imran saying the air fryer is so freaking noisy. That's why I've got my mic on. I hope you can hear me okay above the air fryer. We've got time to answer a question whilst we're doing stuff, or should I say whilst you're doing stuff. So Khalil says, what top 3 things, considerations would say to someone thinking of becoming vegan?
The stuff that I fried in the frying pan, red onion, spinach and courgette is now going in with the tofu.
Mmm. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
It's not one now.
I show people. I show people, or you show people.
That's it. All together. And then we just literally mix it.
I was going to sneeze then. So back to Khalil's question. I think one of the first things I would ask, in terms of just clarifying, is I'd try and gauge where they're coming from in terms of...
Hang on, what was the question?
What top 3 things, considerations would you say to someone thinking of becoming vegan? I'm definitely going to sneeze.
Well, if somebody's thinking of becoming vegan, they haven't actually decided yet. So the first priority should, must, and always be the animals.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say try and establish how they've arrived at that consideration in the first place. Are they coming at it from personal health reason? Are they coming at it from animal cruelty, or from an environmental reason? Because they're the big three. So I think once you've established that, then you've got a better idea of how to talk to that person in terms of encouraging them further on. But as Paul said, absolutely right, really, vegan is, a really strong starting point is to be doing it for the animals, of course. Paul's just doing the pots.
It's either be a vegan or be complicit in the forced death of animals that didn't want to die. There's no other two options. That's it.
Jessica Loington has just joined our channel. Welcome TVG peeps. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Right. Now then, let's get these over here, and then we can think it out, can't we?
Yes.
We can try and get it done up here a bit. Oh no, here, so people can see. Now, if you fancy, Jason, you can help.
Oh, I'd love to, because I'm sitting here like, I don't know, some kind of silly.
I just need those 2 tomatoes. Slice it into 9 thick slices.
Alright, well.
The best knife is... Where is it? Here. This is the best knife.
Thank you. Thank you. Take that off for a second.
Another response though, going back to that vegan thing.
9 slices.
Yes, I need 9 slices for the tops of these.
Okay.
So, good. I mean, I can usually get 6 out of each tomato. But come over here and do it. I'll tell you for why, because then all the end bits you can cut up into little bits and we can mix in here.
Right.
In the actual, in the tofu, the quiche mix. One more thing to say about that is just that I know that this is a difficult thing for some people to face, but if you can get similar tastes and textures to the things you love now and nothing has to die, why wouldn't you? Would be another question I'd ask people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you? It's if we can live our lives without causing pain and suffering to other beings, you wouldn't think that with the bloody thingy, would you? Refugee situation at the moment.
I know. Well, that's why I said it's important to establish...
Your guys' videos were a comforting escape during my battle with this virus. First negative test yesterday. Oh! Thank goodness. So glad you're negative, and thank you so much for the super chat.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to find out, because obviously, most humans don't respond well to them
Thank you, Ashleen, for the super chat, my
Oh,
darling.
bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of humans, they don't respond well to them when they feel like they're being attacked. So establishing why someone has arrived at that destination and then gently encouraging them. Haven't we found over the last year or so, the last couple of years... What?
Cut tomatoes that way.
This is why I don't bother.
I thought you knew that.
How could I know that?
And
why is that important?
it's more stable. Look at that. You could pick that up and all of that could come out because there's nothing holding it.
Right. Okay.
Do you see?
Well, sorted now, isn't it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll cut the little bits up.
Yeah. Get these over here. Ready for tops. Lovely. Yeah. If you cut the ends of your tomatoes into little bits, you can add them into your tofu mix. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Add them into your tofu mix. I think I need to stop her now. Calm down now, Kosori. Rose. You'll be swell. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on your plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey Rose will be cooking mini quiches. Perfect. Now's your inning. Stand the world on its ear. This makes lovely, that. Yeah, did you know that you can make, it was Bobby who mentioned to me that, what's he called? Will Young? Y-E-U-N-G.
Oh, yeah.
Made tofu and all she said was, you made mayonnaise and all she said was tofu, lemon juice and Dijon. So I tried it. I didn't get it quite right the first time. It were a bit naff. But then the second time I kind of tasted it as I went. I did a lot more lemon juice and about the same amount of Dijon. All right, scrape them into there, Jay.
Just these, yeah, because they're for the tops, aren't they?
Yep. And then I shall give that another mix round, make sure that they're well incorporated within the Quiche mix.
Quiche! Quiche! Ah, yes, Jessica. Jessica says, now I look back, I wonder why I ever questioned becoming a vegan. Best decision I ever made. Absolutely.
Right.
It's a good question, Leanne.
What?
The lovely person who super chatted us, Leanne was asking how to pronounce the name.
Thank you for asking, Leanne.
Thank you, Julie. Ooh. I can hear Rose tick-tocking in the background now.
She's mad now, isn't her?
Whilst you're doing that, I might just, if I've got enough room, I'll go and have a look and make sure that everything's okay with Insta.
Okay.
Insta people. Yes, everything's going okay.
Hi, Insta people.
Can't ignore our Insta people. How are we all doing? Yes, most importantly, we can see what you're doing, Paul. Which is quite important, really, especially when you're doing a live. Lots of people waving. Very nice. Oh. Nice.
And I'm going to need the other 3.
Yeah?
Which means,
do you want me to get them?
Yeah, which means we're going to need 3 more slices of tomato. Okay. I might have to do them in 2 batches of 6.
Okay.
2 batches of 6 in the air fryer. It's delightful.
Pink ones now for gays,
Bit much, that. Even for a Sunday. I should have this on like a little chopstick. Oh yeah, I could do it. Put it on a chopstick and then it'd be like a mini boom mic. Sorry, this is just me suddenly reverting to being a kid. I just think it'd be really good and funny, a bit funny.
Well, hello, and welcome to our channel.
You're not supposed to be able to see it technically, are you? You'd have to do it like that. Or the top of your head like that. But then people can see me. See me being a fool. A fool. Sorry about that.
Right,
And scrap that
I
idea.
need to stand up and get into this.
Yeah, you do you. Nice.
Fingers are clean and there's only us eating these, so no morning after, please.
Mini boom.
I'm in no mood.
Should I just cut a couple of these tomato slices in half, or do you want a full round tomato on the top? That does kind of...
It's really, really nice to have that.
It is, isn't it?
This is adapted from a recipe, by the way, from... I mean, there are, it has to be said, there are lots of crustless quiches, oil-free quiches recipes out there. And this really has become our recipe, but it came from originally Hench Herbivore's cookbook, but I had to adapt it because this one here doesn't like mushrooms, and mushrooms play heavily in the original, so I just swapped them out for courgette.
All the better for it, in my opinion, my humble opinion. My mushroom-hating humble opinion. But I know, obviously, plenty of people love mushrooms, and of course, that's the great thing about this recipe, isn't it? Is that it is adaptable.
It's hugely adaptable. You can make it into whatever you want. You can put whatever you want in the quiches.
I was going to grab another tomato.
You're going to need to. Luckily, we've got plenty. Some might say I already had this all planned. Right. Yeah, I mean, I was planning to do quiches anyway. This is that tofu, by the way, that we got from our wing yip shop. It expires in a couple of days, so I was like, right, I need to get it used. I've already used the medium block for scrambled tofu, which you would have seen in one of our what we eat vlogs. We had scrambled tofu on toast for lunch one day, and it was delicious.
UK Vegan Family, I'm going to make these soon. Not yet made tofu quiches like this. Highly recommend UK Vegan Family. I'm going to chop this tomato the correct way this time. So I've learnt something today, which is nice. The correct way to chop a tomato.
Right. That poor little air fryer's ticking away there like, why's now in me?
Whoa. How delightful. I'm going to pop that out of the way.
Whoa, just whack that one on. Right.
Fabulous.
1, 2, 3,
Absolutely, Natalie. If there's any left.
4, 5, 6. In the air fryer. But you know what?
What?
I could probably fit 9 in.
Do you think?
Yeah, 12 even. I'll just try it, and then if I feel like they're going to be a bit... No, it's easy. Yeah.
Lisa says she'll have 4 to go, please. And Mud says I'm going to eat my screen in a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, I can fit them. They might not be round necessarily when they come out. But you can fit 12 in the air fryer tray.
Oh, awesome.
So I'll get that back in, and I reckon about 20 minutes. Because it would be 40 in the oven.
40 in the oven, 20 in the air fryer.
Well, no. In fact, I put it on 25.
25.
I put it on 25 just in case. So how's everybody doing? We just sit now and chat. Just gonna check.
Do you want your mic back?
Yeah.
Because it might help, considering the air fryer, according to Imran, is quite loud. So there you go.
Your inning. Set the world on its ear. Send it spinning. That'll be just the beginning.
There we go.
So hopefully, if they do only take 25 minutes, that'll be awesome. Because that's 12 little mini quiches.
Yes.
And in a minute, I shall do, because it doesn't need to press for too long, I'll do the tofu.
Okay.
And we'll just show everyone how really easy it is. So that might be when you might need to twist the camera that way a bit, and I'll shout from over here.
No worries. Usher says, I'm gonna go make a brew and devour a packet of Aldi ginger nuts. Nice. Oh,
Can you
Imran.
show us your nooch packaging? Yes, it's right there, Jen. That's the one. We do have it in our Amazon store, which is linked in every video. It being with the kitchen stuff, obviously. We've got two kind of lists in our Amazon store. We've got gadgets and goods. And the goods list is where all the, stuff is. And gadgets is mainly to do with being a YouTuber. Cameras, lighting.
Yes. Yeah. All that stuff.
Just in case anybody,
Oh, Vegan Tina. Hi from Wittlich Pig Save here in Germany. Nice. Hi.
Hi, Vegan Tina.
Should I do this whilst we're waiting now?
What? Oh, bring it down a bit and
Yeah.
tip it back up. Oh,
Is that okay?
well, yeah. Yeah,
And that I can leave that one as it is.
yeah, that's fine. Actually, you can leave it like that for me to do the it's better for that's better for everything now. When I'm stood in the back doing the Mayo.
Oh yeah.
It's only a quick job over there, and then we can just show people what it looks like and kind of how much of each thing we put in. You know, how much Dijon, how much lemon juice.
Of course.
Have I got half a lemon in there, Jay, already cut?
Yeah.
I thought I had.
Yeah. Clever. Nice.
It's because I did hummus, didn't I? Not yesterday, the day before.
Yeah. Gorgeous hummus. Gorgeous. Whilst we're waiting, whilst the air fryer's working, I should say her magic. If you're enjoying the live, pop out of the comments for a second, give us a quick thumbs up and a like, and then pop straight back in again, because it would be massively appreciated.
Yeah, and then more people might get to see it.
Although our ratio's pretty good, 64 likes, 80 watching, so we're not doing too bad.
Always
appreciated.
Always appreciated. Thank you so much to you all. So yeah, I'm hoping these quiches are going to be. Do you know we could do like a feature? We were talking, by the way, earlier about the possibility of doing one week, one the next week. So a Sunday kitchen live today, and then a possibly dinner with us one night next week, either Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Followed by a chat.
But one thing we are very much focused on is doing one live a week and keeping that consistent. We said we want to do that, haven't we? And we will obviously, of course, always give you as much notice as possible.
Oh, thank you for those who've taken the time to come out of the chat and like. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Matthew, hello from Longford Island. Hello, Matthew. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Quite a few, Kelly. Kelly's just asking any more Skype chats in the pipeline. And if anyone is interested, by the way, in doing a Skype chat with me, talking about your vegan story, I've got a very interesting one coming up, I think early week. with a vegan couple, the husband of which has just written a children's book. We'll talk more about that during the actual live. And I still need to catch up with a couple that were already waiting to do one when I stopped them last time and get them back on board,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, if anyone's interested, I just think they're a really nice way of sharing our vegan stories, and you never know who might be inspired in particular by your vegan story. You know what I mean? You never know if that's going to be the one that makes someone think, right, I'm doing this.
Absolutely.
Which is why I think they're so important to share.
Different strokes for different folks.
Well,
isn't it?
we've all come here differently, haven't we? We've all come here for different reasons, or we've stayed for different reasons, or we came for one reason and then stayed for another. You know, however it's worked out, we've all got our ways of getting here. And honestly, you never know who that's going to inspire. And 9 times out of 10, they'd never tell you. So you've probably already been inspirational to somebody just from a comment, you know.
Absolutely.
Ah, thank you, Mud.
Thank you, Denise, for the super chat. Greatly appreciated, as always. I highlighted a comment as well because it was really interesting. Vegan Tina. I'd love to do a live stream of my vegan story. My husband and I went vegan together 5 years ago. No looking back ever. And he is in the military. We travel all over the world and have never faltered.
Fantastic. Get in touch with us, Vegan Tina, on either our Facebook page, Those Vegan Guys, or we have a Facebook group, That Vegan Group, Vegan Food and Friendships. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Arakun Sandora has said, what about one with Bobby that you never managed to finish?
We talked about it just this morning because she's getting her Wi-Fi fixed. Thank you, Darren, so much, my love.
Cheers, Darren.
Thank you for the super chat.
Warmed my heart with the heart. Oh, Zen, thank you for joining us. Heading off, it's father-in-law's birthday. Been nice to see you guys and would like to do a Skype in the future. Zen Body Soul. Amazing. As Paul said, get in touch. People are serious and they've got something to say and a story to share.
And I just love chatting with people from all over the world. I mean, my first one was with Lynn from America. And it just went so well and it was so nice. And then so many of our YouTube family have taken part now, and you know, been able to get learn a bit more about them and everything. I love them. I love them. The only reason I'd stopped them was because I'd convinced myself that they were actually damaging the channel, and then I thought, you know what, YouTube, I don't care. You do you, YouTube, and I'll do me.
Because sometimes it's more than just about that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? A lot of the time. It's not like we sit here, like, twiddling our thumbs thinking, right, what's the next clickbaity thing we can come up with that's going to get us the next 1,000 subscribers? It's just not how we operate, but I think you all know that, to be fair.
Who's somebody's talking about your shirt or my shirt?
Scroll back up a little bit.
Somebody said, oh.
Sarah, love Jason's t-shirt, I must get one soon.
Yeah, it's lovely, this one, isn't it? Down to Earth Vegan. Just like the name of our free ebook, which you can download from thoseveganguys.com. That's called Down to Earth Vegan as well. And it's completely free, but there is a PayPal link in the front in case you want to make a donation. And to those of you who have, thank you so, so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Definitely.
That meant the world. But I've had some lovely emails about that book from folk.
Vegans and non-vegans.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Really, really nice feedback.
And it's nice that it's been shared in some of the local press as well. You know, that's nice for them.
It's still got to go in my local press. Stuart lives in a much better town, Rockerdale. I know the Cruckle over there, but still, they got it in straight away.
They did. They weren't messing about.
No, Oldham Times still hasn't done it.
The Vegan Mooncat. Are you guys going to the Manchester Vegan Market on the 29th of this month?
I've been looking at their group this morning and thinking, Really?
I don't think we will.
Really? It's in 2 weeks' time, and to be honest with you, I don't think I would feel comfortable. We're still doing very little outdoors. We'll go out on a walk, only if we know we're not going to bump into loads of people.
And also,
we go shopping because we have to.
we go shopping because we have to, and also because everything's really weird at the moment with the spikes. So geographically speaking, without going into too much detail, we are the second highest our location where we live is the second highest in England
At the moment.
for infection rates, below Northampton. So we're having to still be really, really careful.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the majority around us are being as careful. So good mask wearage in Sainsbury's when we've been there recently. Couple of times popped over the road to the local spa. Not a single mask worn by anybody in there, even though there's signs clearly on the doors and on the tills saying masks must be worn in these premises. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but
Yeah, just a bit kind of scared, and you know, linking in with all this, I know that people are trying to be as safe as possible. Linking in with all this that's been talked about in New Zealand, where they assume that the new family that have just been infected, and the reason it's gone into lockdown again, he worked in a food storage facility, and they're wondering if it came from food packaging.
Thank you, Ali, for the super chat.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you so much. Always massively appreciated. And Sarah says, I'll be printing a copy of the book so I can have a nice physical copy in a folder.
Fabulous. Well, that's why I made the recipe pages fancy, because I thought, well, if people want to share a page, it'll look good as just a recipe page. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a real shame, you know, Mooncat, about because I would love to go. Absolutely, it's exactly the thing we vlog. We
love vlogging vegan markets, vegan fairs, because there's always a lot that's very similar, but there's always something that jumps out at you that you've probably never seen before. So.
Hench herbivore. Hello, good sir.
Hey, Hench is in the house. Hench is in the house. Hello. Nice.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Imran.
Hello.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's if you're in shops, standard. Yeah.
Right. Let me have a look at these.
You're going to check the air fryer.
Yeah, I should do, really, shouldn't I?
No apologies for being late. You are here now, Bev. That's the most important thing. You're here now.
There we go. Hold that.
Okay.
So I go over here.
Oh, Graven says, I'm going to a 92-year-old movie theatre today to watch Shadow of a Doubt. Fabulous. Nice one, Usher. I think he does ASMR Pillow. He does sing a bit like that.
Hey.
Hench. It's the hi-ho thing you did before. It's a good question. Why do they let people without masks in supermarkets anyway? We commented on this a few weeks ago. I think it's really, really difficult because I think if you put yourself in the shoes of the average Joe working in a supermarket, that's a big extra responsibility put on that person's shoulders to kind of police the general public and become kind of police / security / you know, health and safety. It's a big ask. The smaller ask is to just ask English people to wear masks when they're in shops, which they don't seem to be doing. So yeah, I think there are some stores where they're being really, really strict and saying if you don't wear a mask, you're not coming in. But unfortunately, it looks like the majority are just kind of like, meh.
Right, my other 200 grams of tofu that I pressed before. That's like a really good pressing.
Whoa. Pressed, like he's never been pressed before.
Get it in there.
That's good, Denise. Yeah, I mean, that's the better option, isn't it, really? I mean, it's the least confrontational way to handle the situation.
Can I just show everyone, by the way, because the last time I used this, somebody said, "You're using that the wrong way." And I was like, yeah, we thought that as well until we learned better, which is why we're obviously doing this. You put your half a lemon in that way so that this rounded bit pushes into the fleshy part and the juice comes out the end.
Yeah. So there you go. Nice. Hench says you pressed the shiz out of that tofu. It's the guns. It's all about the guns. Nikki, that's good to read.
That lemon just jizzed in my face.
Don't need to know about that. Sunday, God's day.
Well, you know, fruits and vegetables and plants are filthy. Do you know what I did the other day? Shall I tell you? I went outside with a little makeup brush, put it inside the courgette flowers, tickled the little thingy inside, went in each courgette flower to try and make sure they were all pollinated, and then I thought, that's disgusting. I've basically just tickled your floof to make you grow something long and hard.
This is the life of a veg grower. It's what you've got to do. It's what you've got to do.
Right, juice of half a lemon. What the hell is that? And why is it all hanging out like that?
Amber, yeah, prime example. Prime example. Oh, Paul, greetings from Florida. Thanks for joining us, Paul. We are probably 3/4 of the way through making delightful mini quiches with the air fryer. For anybody who is a little late to the party.
Need a bit more lemon juice in this.
Kelly says, who knew veg growers had to tickle flowers foofs?
I know, right?
Starcradle says, hi, Paul. Nice one, Angie. Thank you for joining us, Can't Stop Lying, and for your lovely words.
There's gotta be something better than this. There's gotta be something better to do.
Ash, that's why Spain have got things a little bit more under control, I think. You know. Yes, there's been you know, miscommunication and you know, contradictory information from the people in power, but common sense should still prevail. That vegan chick, it doesn't matter, you're here. You're here. That's all that matters.
Tiny bit of salt.
Oh, Bev, bless you. Thank you so much for the super chats. Very nice. I like that little image with the clapperboard. Behind the scenes, and it's a rainbow clapperboard. Very nice. Nice one, Carrie.
Just because I'm using medium salt, firm salt. You must put tiny splash of milk.
So because Paul's using firm tofu, he's going to put a little splash of milk in the mixer as well, in the blender.
Literally a teaspoon.
Literally a teaspoon. Can't stop lying. Yes, binge away. It's good for you. Bound to say that though, aren't I? And we are knocking them out of late, to be fair. We're, I think, like, last year... Oh, can I try a bit, yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
Ooh. Now, for me...
That's a bit lemony.
That's a bit too lemony. For my liking.
I love that. I put quite a lot of Dijon in as well, though.
So do you want to just recap on that? Because we've had quite a few people join us, like literally just over a few minutes.
Yeah, well, I did actually say when I mentioned it in whichever video I mentioned it in, when I did this, that it's very important that you do this by taste. Because there will be some, you know, it might just be that half lemon juice is enough for you. It might be that you want very little Dijon mustard in it, but basically this one is firm tofu. It works better with medium. I'm going to be honest, it does work better with medium. And if you do use firm, literally a teaspoon of milk, of plant milk, just to kind of loosen it a little bit. But it's 200 grams of pressed tofu, medium preferably, or firm. About a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, but that's for our taste. And in this particular case, the juice of almost 3/4, 2/3 of a lemon. And mayo.
Simple.
Oil free. You can add oil to it, you can add extra virgin olive oil to it, and it will make it much more creamy. But honestly, it's gorgeous, and that will keep in the fridge for 4 or 5 days. I use it on sandwiches. It'd make a perfect accompaniment to add a few gherkins to that. You've got a tartar sauce.
Of course, yeah.
Whack that in the fridge, love.
Amazing. Essence of the Celts. Hi Paul, hi Jason from Texas, USA. Love you two. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, y'all. Texas.
Is that Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you say so.
Thanks very much, y'all.
If you say so. No! ZB Fruity.
What?
Another person asking. We've had a few people ask over the last year or so, 2 years actually.
What?
About, have you two made a vid about your tattoos?
No.
No, we should perhaps do that at some point. Thank you for the reminder.
We should, because they've all got significant meaning to us, haven't they?
Yeah, for the most part. I think all of yours have. I think most of mine have.
I ain't had a goddamn thing on me that doesn't mean something. I might as well just watch these while I'm here.
Yeah. Means I don't have to do it later.
Yeah, so much.
I think the vegan Wujita has kind of already answered that, Sherry. But yeah, it's more of a textural thing. And of course, Sherry's just saying, could you describe the taste of tofu? It doesn't really have a taste as such, does it? It's what you do with the tofu, I think.
Yeah, it's very important that you know how to use tofu. Tofu is basically a block of tasteless protein. You can do crispy baked tofu. The good thing about it is it takes on flavour well. And you can make it crispy, you can make it creamy, you can make it into sauces. So it's really adaptable. But, you know, on its own, or you can even make cheese with it. I saw somebody had mentioned a vegan kind of feta recipe the other day, made with tofu, which I'm going to try because it looks really good.
Essence of the Celts. Lol, I'm originally from Florida. Looking forward to your encouraging videos as always. Hug. Thank you so much. Marcus, not at all, not at all. I think it's definitely something we're going to have to do at some point. In terms of Marcus is just saying the same thing about the. I think he's referencing the tattoos. Going to ask about the stories behind them, but thought it was being too nosy.
Well, it's never been too nosy.
We're an open book.
Besides which, that's one of those things, that isn't it, where somebody has a right fancy window, for example, a right fancy window,
And right fancy window.
in their house, and then you walk past and look in it because it's all dressed perfectly, and then they come and stand at window and look at you and say, "What are you looking at?" Your lovely window that you've done
All that effort you've put in.
with your lovely curtains and your ornament.
That vegan chick, I just made chocolate pudding with tofu last night. Very nice. Yeah, it's so versatile. I'm so glad that we persevered with it, because I think, you know, the first year or two that we were vegan, I think it's fair to say that we hadn't cracked the tofu thing, but Paul has absolutely nailed it now. So, you know, that's pretty awesome. But it is, yeah, incredibly versatile.
Those quiches are nearly done, but I did have to put an extra 5-10 minutes on.
Did you hear that? The quiches are nearly done, apparently. So that's cool. But Paul had to add an extra 5-10 minutes on. So yeah, it's probably only going to be like 10 minutes quicker than if they were in the oven. Thank you, Newbie Vegan. Thank you for the kind words, and we're here. And yeah, hope it helps. Sure it will. Lots of down-to-earth stuff. And that's kind of what we try and do a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time is we try to think about, you know, making the journey a little bit easier for people. A bit more realistic in terms of day-to-day. What you can achieve, what's realistic for you to achieve.
It went off this, how did you do it?
Well, I'll come round in a minute and have a look at it. Maybe Instagram's on a timer. It only lets you stream for so long.
Ah,
I don't know.
that seems about right, actually.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, it's nice and cool near back door.
But yes, to go back to what I was saying, Newbie Vegan, really supportive community on here. That vegan group, our Facebook group, you can join that. Loads of lovely people in there sharing amazing vegan stuff that they're making, and of course we share a lot of our stuff in there as well.
And just chatting.
And just chatting.
Yeah,
it's
just a lot of people chatting, having nice conversations. It's lovely.
Kelly's got vegan, serious vegan quiche envy.
They do smell gorgeous, actually. You can smell them now. I forgot, I had a pack of Vivea bacon bits in there. I was going to add.
Save them for another time.
Yeah.
Sarah says, I made the crispy tofu rice Paul made and it was lovely, so making again. Very nice. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is good stuff. We really enjoy it, don't we?
Did I say crispy tofu rice? Crispy tofu recipe.
I think you did, Jason.
Good, good, good.
Do you want to see if you can,
I can try,
restart? It asked me if I wanted to upload it to IGTV, and I was just like, whatever. I just turned it off. Instagram's weird.
Did I just start it going again?
You could do. Jason, Paul, I want you to know that you two were my motivators to try and successfully grow as a vegan, enjoy my new lifestyle, and knowing that I am helping save Mother Earth and animals. Hug. Oh, that's amazing. Essence of the Celts. Thank you so much for sharing that, Essence of the Celts. And well done.
Yes, definitely.
See, we're a nice bunch, aren't we? Everyone, it's all them horrible meat eaters that we're horrible. We're not horrible.
No.
Some of us are really nice.
I think the majority are, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? The majority are.
If you like our shirts, by the way, they're part of our merch, which is only available through a fully 100% vegan company, Vegan Original. We've been with them since you all started asking us for merch.
Yeah.
We approached them. We didn't want to go. I know that some of the bigger companies do vegan stuff, but this is a solely vegan small company.
Yeah.
And they match the prices of the big companies. So
Yeah. Definitely. And we're supporting them, they're supporting us.
100% organic cotton. Paul, Gad, question. When you said you were going to leave potatoes to go to seed, does that mean where they start sprouting? Yes. Yeah. Basically, I'm just going to get a bag of new potatoes, eat half, leave the other half to get all the sprouts. That's what I did last time, Kelly. That's how we got those potatoes. Planted them. Every time I saw green leaves come up, covered it with soil. Kept doing that for about 2 weeks, but I probably could have done that much longer. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep adding soil, letting the leaves come through. It's called chitting. I was chitting all of my potatoes. I was. And
Thank you,
they
Veg.
were delicious. So, and thank you so much for those bags. I hope you saw in yesterday's vlog. Kelly bought us 2 potato bags.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing.
Awesome.
So they've already got compost in, and I'll be buying the potatoes next time we go to Sainsbury's to get them done. And tomorrow I should be planting, I got new seeds today. I got spinach perpetual.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Perpetual spinach.
I got Swiss chard. Come on, Lucy. It says Swiss chard. And I got corn salad, lamb's lettuce. So hopefully all of these 3 will take and maybe see us through the winter, maybe. It's all for...
Hey. Most of the love of music. Love the emojis, by the way. So thank you for using them. I love seeing them pop up. Gives me a little, you know, special little feeling when I see them. They're great.
Oh no, they're ruined.
Oh, they're ruined. Are they right ruined? Badly. Marcus trying an experiment as a tofu marinade. Oh, are they done? They're done. Wow. Awesome. How delightful. So this is the first time doing them in the air fryer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it was about 25 minutes.
about 25 minutes. Amazing. Just while you're taking those out, I'll read Marcus's little comments that he's written. Trying an experiment as a tofu marinade, I had pickled some beetroot in vinegar and I have now mixed that vinegar with apple cider vinegar, added some soy sauce. See how it turns out. Bright red tofu. Interesting.
Very interesting. I love, there's so many amazing ways you can marinate tofu and, you know, do it to your own flavour, what you fancy.
Oh, Essence of the Celts off to work. Know that you are making a difference, especially love your humble and kind character. Thank you too. Much love, hugs.
Oh, thank you, and have a tolerable day at work.
Yes. And thank you so much for being here, being part of all of this.
Oh.
That vegan chick's getting the plate ready. Mud says, imagine not already having your plate out.
There we go, guys. 12 mini vegan quiches in silicone cupcake holders, done in the air fryer.
Oh, they're right hot then.
Yay! Of course they have. Just like bloody air fryer.
I feel it on the side of my hand. I'm not gonna make the mistake of tucking into one of them right this second. You thinking it'll just kind of fold out?
Oh, I know it will.
Ah, yeah.
It's silicone.
Oh. Do you want me to grab that?
Yeah. Just pop it on there. Oh, I'll show them.
Ah!
They cooked well anyway.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely cooked. I can tell that. You know, by my hand. I can tell that by my hand. ASMR pillow, I'm not going to lie to you. This would be like, I could smash the lot quite easily and quite happily.
Just leave that to cool for a minute and then we'll have a taste. Oh, in fact, Jason, pass us my tofu mayonnaise. at a fridge.
Absolutely, Star Cradle.
Right.
That's what I'm all about.
I'm going to have a little taste, just sans anything.
Oh,
Oh, they're gorgeous. Oil-free, homemade
I love how
quiches. Would you like a blob of mayo?
a little blobby, yeah. I like how crispy they got
And
on the outside, texturally.
and homemade mayonnaise, all made with the wonderful bloody tofu.
Anyone want a bite? Want a bite? I'm only doing that because people were asking. Sorry,
Oh.
Jessica.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Don't they go well together?
Yeah. Yeah, because on its own, that was it is a little bit lemony for me, but
Imagine
you don't have it on its own. When do you eat mayo on its own?
No, you have it on a sandwich or something, don't you?
So Kelly says, so in the oven, would they take about 40 minutes? I don't have an air fryer.
Yeah. Yeah, about 40 minutes in the oven, exactly the same process. And of course in the oven you can use what we've already got, which is
Sharing is caring.
one of these fabulous muffin trays. So they made them a little bit bigger, and you put this in a metal baking tray.
There you go. I'm sure many do, Mud, to be fair. I'm sure many do eat mayo on its own. By the spoon, with the spoon.
Yeah. And of course, for those of you that are new to tofu, make sure you, if you are stuck for stuff, if you go to our channel and go to the search option at the top, and just type the word tofu, everything we've ever done with tofu will come up, and that will be tofu fried egg style, tofu scrambled egg style, mini quiches, crispy baked tofu, and mayonnaise.
Yes. 2 quick questions, Graven. Have you made these for your parents? Do you think they would like them? No, but I think they absolutely would.
I think your mum and dad would.
Yeah.
My mum doesn't like quiche.
Right.
So, because they're good as a quiche alternative.
Definitely. A newbie vegan. Oh, thank you, Sophia, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Newbie vegan, is this a recipe from your new book? Newbie vegan has asked.
It's in the book, yes, but not the air fryer version. It's the oven version, and it's our adapted version. Because I've cited Hench Herbivore in there and said, got this recipe originally from Hench Herbivore's cookbook. I would never take anyone's recipe or be inspired by anyone's recipe without mentioning that's where it came from. However, if I make a recipe my own, it becomes mine. So this is our recipe, but I did pretty much exactly the same in the book version. It's courgette and spinach and onion, and bits of bacon. The great thing about it is you can add whatever you want. But yeah, it's one of the recipes in there, and it links to the video vlog that we did. I did these and tempeh bacon in one vlog, also on the channel, obviously.
Martin says, where do I get one of those t-shirts?
If you look at in the link in the description, in any of our videos, Vegan Original, our merch, you'll see our merch. Click that link and it will take you to all of our stuff. Tote bags, cups, t-shirts, hoodies.
You name it.
We've got be excellent to yourself and each other. Down to earth vegan. Ignore Karen, she isn't even vegan. And our big faces.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Stuffing us faces.
Yeah. And Kelly says, are you having them for dinner tonight with one of your legendary big salads?
Do you know, Kelly? I don't know. What did we have last night? We had fish and chips, didn't we, in air fryer last night?
Yes, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous, wasn't it? So who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I only don't know because I like to. I never like to repeat if I can within 2 days. So usually you'll find we do something with rice, something with chips, something with salad, something with couscous, something with chips, something with salad.
Yeah.
Something with mash, something with, you know what I mean? It's so because we only had salad night before last. Did we?
Yeah. We had Greek.
We did.
We had Greek, didn't
Yeah, and we had a massive salad.
we? So who knows?
So I don't know. I don't know what tonight's tea will be. It might be something with mash, to be honest, because I've got a huge pile of potatoes over there that I bought to try making chips in the air fryer, and haven't yet.
That's a lovely thing Graven said there.
What?
Your videos make me happy and your lives give me life. That's so nice. Such a nice thing to say, Graven. Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed them. I could eat them all right now, but I won't. JJ Star, are you going for another walk anywhere next week? That place you went looked awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's a gorgeous place, Pure Hill, and we're very lucky in that Jason assumed it would be quiet, and it was.
Yeah.
Except when we were leaving, there were loads of people walking in as we were leaving.
Well, we sell loads. To be fair, it was
There was
6
like-
people. 6 or 8.
No, there were that young man and his dad just as we were leaving.
Yeah.
And then there was the woman and her 3 kids.
Oh, yes.
Going
I've
round
forgotten
there
about them.
Who took a little, saw us there and went off at a little angle and stayed there until we left.
Yeah.
And then there was the couple walking up as well.
Yeah. Everyone was very cautious and considerate, but there wasn't a lot of people until we started leaving. And to get back to the original question, absolutely, JJ. I think, to be honest, for our own mental health and well-being, and our physical health as well, which, you know, has been impacted by the last few months, I think we will be making a concerted effort to try and get out as much as we can, but it has to really be places where there's not a lot of people. And that's not easy, is it?
No, not
unfortunately. Really. But yeah, we're going to be doing our most to get out, and should it allow, we will make sure to share that with you, because a lot of people seem to really enjoy those walks and talks.
Your t-shirts, what size would a woman size 10, 12 buy? It depends if you want tight. If you want a fitted t-shirt, then a small, because all Jason's are small, or mine are medium.
Yeah.
Maybe a small, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's about 10 to 12. I'm like a 12, 14, 16, depending on the week I've had. Oh, look at us now, doing what I complained about the other day. People just sat reading comments. It's because I was doing stuff and now I'm not doing stuff.
Oh, mostly love of music. Thank you so much. I'm fortunate to be employed in healthy, so just helping out a couple of excellent vegan dudes. Spend it wisely and don't be shy about doing the political vegan activism videos.
Yes.
Thank you so
very
much.
Mostly love of music. Yeah, you know. I think this is Angie's son
Ah, right, okay.
being a little bit crazy. Is it your son, Angie? You'll get it thick here, mucking about on our chats.
Nice one, Lauren. Yeah, we don't mess about here, and our mods don't mess about either. You hear me?
Jason, what colour is your tea classed as in the merch shop?
Ooh.
Oh, what was it now?
I can't remember, you know.
I can't
Remember. That's rubbish, that, and I do apologise. But it should be quite obvious because it's quite distinctive colour out of all of the colours that they do.
It's the only one that's a kind of green
Yeah.
colour.
Sort of khaki olive.
It's called anthracite, or no, that's your greyish one.
Yeah, the
That's
greyish.
anthracite.
Yeah.
It might actually be khaki. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Did we say we were going to show anything else in this video? We've made quiches.
We've made quiches.
That's lovely.
Yes.
We've made mayonnaise.
Made mayo.
We've talked about all the other recipes we've got on the channel for tofu.
Yes.
Which is something, honestly, guys, it's so important to get into tofu. Because we missed out on it for so many years by just being really kind of, ugh, God, it looks gross. What is it? What is that foul stuff? But learning how to use tofu, learning how to cook with it, is amazing.
It is.
It's just a really good, versatile, high protein, low fat, flavour sucking food. So whatever you make it into, it becomes.
Isn't it interesting though as well? I think some people would probably shrug off the whole firm tofu, medium tofu, soft tofu, but texturally, actually, like Paul mentioned earlier on today in the live, it's really important, isn't it? Like, to think about...
Like, I would never use medium tofu for crispy baked tofu.
Yeah.
I would only use medium tofu, myself personally, for sauces and for scrambled tofu, because when we have scrambled tofu, I prefer it on the softer side. When I was a scrambled chicken menstruation eater many years ago, it was always wet. I always did it with a bit of margarine and a bit of milk in, so it was kind of wet. And I do the same thing now with scrambled tofu. So if you use medium, you get that kind of soft, you know, eggy, like soft scrambled egg.
Yeah, absolutely.
And scrambled tofu is easy. Nooch, black salt, turmeric, done. And some kind of vegetable like pepper or spinach or green beans we had last time from our backyard, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thanks for letting us know, Marcus.
What?
I don't think this colour's in stock at the moment.
Ah.
Yeah. Julie's just treated herself to a t-shirt. Oh, that's so nice, Julie. Fabulous.
I'm transitioning to vegan, so it's my reward for doing something positive. And you get a round of applause from us as well, Julie Liberty.
Amazing. Amazing.
Glad you're jumping on board, love. Yeah. With loads of room.
I think this community right here, right now, 83 people watching, and I think the community as a whole, the down-to-earth vegan community anyway, that's for sure, would all say the same as I think a couple of our mods said earlier in the chat. The best thing that Julie can do and the best thing that anybody can do that's transitioning to vegan is surround yourself with the right type of people as well and the right type of content. So think carefully about the type of stuff that you're watching on YouTube, you know, how realistic it is for you to achieve those things. If the stuff you're watching on YouTube, is that achievable for you? Is that something you can do? Is it easy enough? Is it cost effective?
Have you downloaded the book, Julie? I talk about the book a lot because I wrote it and put it together, and I'm really proud of it. And I think that there are, if you read it, all of the text that's not on the recipe pages, there's a lot of really good tips in there, and a lot of links to other resources and documentaries and stuff that can really help you on your journey, or help you to stay on your journey.
Morgan says, I have my Ignore Karen mug at work and everyone who sees it loves it. And Stacey says, and this is interesting, because I know it's like this for a lot of people. Just off the phone to my meat-eating dad, he accepts my veganism but not willing to try it himself, even though he has health issues. Frustrating, but glad I can come here and be with like-minded people.
Stacey, you know what I would recommend? Cook him a dinner. Either at his house or at your house, and make it all vegan, but make it as near to something he would eat normally, that's something else I cover in the book when I say try to veganise the dishes you already love. If every Tuesday you have sausage and mash, find a vegan sausage that you really enjoy or that works for you. I know still have sausage and mash on a Tuesday. If you like a meaty lasagna sauce, find a good soya mince that works really well and the right flavourings to add to it. We obviously we've not had any since March, but we absolutely adore our family meals we have here, where mum and dad Brom come down, my mum comes up. Used to be Jason's sister as well, Donna, but she in love.
She's in love.
She living near the sea in love.
She getting married.
Yeah, but those vegan meals, and every single meal without fail, everyone always said, you can't tell the difference. This is great. I could eat this all the time. And both of our parents, even though they are older and wiser than many people, and set in their ways in some ways, they've all incorporated vegan foods into their diet now. So they're not fully vegan, but they buy vegan things, and that to us is something to celebrate.
Definitely.
We think that's amazing.
It's positive. It's a positive thing. And my mum and dad have started eating quite a bit more veg as well. I think, obviously, I think they'd say we've sort of motivated or inspired them a little bit.
Well, if they're watching right now, they'll be sat screaming on the settee. Your dad will be answering us. Or your mum will.
Probably. Yeah, probably. But it's nice. I mean, just to kind of touch on that, it's really nice to have support from friends and family. We always massively appreciate it, but even more special is getting support from all you lot, who are kind of like family anyway now. So
well, you kind of are our vegan family.
Yeah,
that's a thing in the LGBTQ world anyway, and you will probably heard any RuPaul fans out there. You will probably heard him say it. We get to choose our own family as LGBTQ people, because some of us aren't lucky enough to have accepting families, and so we have to find our own.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole ballroom culture in America started. That's why it started. All those kids who were shunned by their own families, found houses to be part of. It's very much the same in veganism. It's a similar kind of thing. You find your tribe.
Yeah.
And you stick with them because one, they're as batshit crazy as you are, and two, they are there for the same reasons.
It's a really good comparison. It is definitely. The vegan Wujita sounds great. I'm happy that my father and brother are vegan. It makes things a bit more tolerable.
The vegan Wujita, by the way, is that you on your profile picture? I need to know now if that's you.
Vegan Tina.
If that's you, you're dashingly handsome.
Struggling. I'm so far away, and I would be cooking with her. Mum agrees eating plant-based is healthier, then went and ordered bacon, egg, cheese sandwich with my nephew. Yeah, the struggle is real. Oh, Pauline, thank you so much for all of the lovely love hearts. All the colours of the rainbow. Yes, that's my face.
Well, you're dashingly handsome, and on your little picture, because I've not had a look, I can't see it any bigger, but you remind me of Prince. Look.
What I can see, it's hard to see.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
You can tell he's dashingly handsome, though.
Yes.
Bitch.
Jessica. I just told, so this is Jessica, I just told my workplace I'm a vegan and they're getting me plant-based milk to have at work. Some people are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are.
And you know what? That should be the standard. That should be the norm. And it will be. One day soon. Another RPDR fan in Vegan Tina. ASMR pillow.
Marcus finally ordered a tea. Yay!
Everyone is. We're all on the spectrum somewhere. It's just that society doesn't allow us to express ourselves.
All of you with merch, by the way, if you're happy to share the picture of you in or holding your merch in the group on Facebook, that vegan group, Vegan Food and Friendships, please do, and let me know on there whether you're happy for me to show that in a video. Because I might do I've done it before, haven't we? We've kind of shown people's pictures in their merch. It'd be nice to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I love that. I love that. Yeah, so please do that. Please do it. Newbie Vegan, quick question, guys. Is your cat called Isis? What made you call her that?
I've always had old lady names for cats. This sounds really weird and random, but I've also always been into ancient Egypt. So it was always old English names. So, you know, Doris, Agatha, Elsie, and Alice. And then when we got little Isis, I said, you know, I wanted to go for an old lady name again, and I just thought, do you know what? Let's go for something Egyptian. Let's go really old. Let's go like ancient. And Isis was her name. Long before we knew anything about a terrorist group called ISIS.
Yes.
She's 11 now.
Yes. ISIS, our child, came before the rather despicable terrorist organisation. Denise, goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us.
Goodbye, 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 Denise. Goodbye.
And Star Cradle, if I prepare the quiche without Carlamanak, none available locally, would have to order online. Would it radically change the flavour?
Not really. No, not really. I mean, all it does is add a kind of salty, eggy element. Bit of salt and pepper would do the trick. I've done it without Carlamanak, and they're just as good. I do it because I've got it. I put it in because I've got it, basically. And I always use it in scrambled tofu. But it'd be fine without. Fine without.
Take care, Vegan Mooncat. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, exactly. ASMR pillow. ISIS,
Yes.
not ISIS.
Yeah. Stacey, I'm new to you guys. What merch is it, please? So our t-shirts that we're wearing here, Be Excellent to Yourself and Down to Earth Vegan. Every single video of ours in the description below has got a link to Vegan Original, 100% vegan company, which is why we partnered with them, and every purchase plants a tree as well, which is an extra bit of awesome. So
Where is
loads of
Isis?
stuff on there. Isis is upstairs having a cat nap,
Oh, she's
funnily
having her
enough.
afternoon now.
Yeah.
She gets up very early in the morning, cries outside the bedroom door. She doesn't do it every day, but the days she does do it are usually the days we're having a lie-in.
I'm glad that quite a few people have mentioned ISIS on the live stream today.
Why?
I'm off work tomorrow, so I will make you this promise. Tomorrow, I'm going to get in front of the computer, I'm going to do some editing for a while.
You're going to get the little...
I'm going to put a little video up of ISIS in lockdown.
We've had... Yeah, you've been collecting...
I've collected a few little snippets of ISIS here and there. Some in the garden, some in the living room, doing her thing. Put a bit of music on it, and there'll be a short little video just dedicated to the wonder that is ISIS.
She is adorable. She's a gorgeous little...
Chris Cullis,
little kid.
hair. While we're here, we may as well answer a few questions before we start to wrap things up. Have you got any advice for gaining weight as a vegan healthily? I would say, I don't know whether this is necessarily healthily. You might be better off asking Hench this question. But...
Well, it's either eat whole food, plant-based, and a lot of it, because
Yeah.
you can eat a huge amount more. But potatoes and bread,
Yeah.
they're the things that always put weight on me.
Yeah.
So there must be something that you know that like, you're one of those people, aren't you, who's never had to lose weight ever, like him.
I would say the thing that I struggle with most, because this is something that I do try and keep an eye on, because we are at opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of calorie intake. I try and eat a larger portion and more often. So if I look at my weight and my weight's coming down a little bit...
Graven.
Bye, Graven. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, if I...
Be vegan.
Bye, newbie vegan. If my weight is going down a little bit, and it's usually stress related, to be fair, or if we just have a couple of days where we're maybe not on 100% top form, then I do have to be really careful with it. So yeah, eating regular, eating bigger portions, eating stuff that's more calorie dense.
Good call, Ashleen. Peanut butter. Go for 100% natural peanut butter, though, no added oils or anything.
I think tahini is even more calorific, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, but then you need to be careful of the fats
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're eating.
Yeah.
You know, if you start too many fatty things.
Said healthily.
Potatoes and bread.
Yeah.
Wholemeal bread, seeded bread.
Yeah, I know when we were at the gym a lot more, we used to always have a protein shake as well, which was just an extra little boost, wasn't it?
We did. Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Tlemnaritist. Hi from Alaska, USA. Thank you for joining us. I'm assuming it's Tlenem and then artist.
Is that not an I?
Tlemnartist. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Vegan Tina, very true. Vegan Tina, yes.
Marcus, avocados too, according to the Slimming World. They're the devil's.
Devil's known as.
Oh, I love avocado. Avocado and hummus on toast. Beautiful. For lunch. So nice.
Pauline, yeah.
Yes, sunflower butter, almond butter and the like, fabulous. Everyone's so bloody nice and full of really good advice.
Yeah, what could be used in mayo instead of lemon juice? Kelly's allergic. Would lime juice be similar? I have no idea.
I want to make it with lime juice. Kelly!
That was Kelly Bunsell. Yeah.
Now I want to make it with lime juice. I bet that had a really nice... Yeah, because I mean, it's similar tang, isn't it? Really. Lime to lemon.
Well, Julie... Sorry, go on.
Different flavour profiles, but a similar tang. Now I really want to make it with lime juice, though.
Kelly says sorry, laughing. Julie, the ISIS video will be up tomorrow at some point. Probably tomorrow afternoon.
Is that a promise, Mr. Promise?
That's a promise, yes. I will edit it and get it done tomorrow. So it will definitely be up tomorrow. Deneen says, Kelly, what about vinegar?
You could try a vinegar, but...
White wine vinegar?
It wouldn't have that sharp, dash sweet thing, which is what mayonnaise has. If you taste Veganese or Hellman's vegan, it's got a slightly lemony citrus undertone, which is why the lemon juice works so well. I'm not sure whether grapefruit would offer. It might do, though it might do, you never know.
Ekaterina, I heard someone mention bread, and here I come. That's brilliant.
Oh, we love our bread.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, so she's just fast asleep upstairs, is she?
Last time I checked, yeah, but under her chair rather than in her army barracks.
Bless her cotton socks.
She's got like a camouflage tent that we picked up in Tenerife, was it? Many years ago. It kind of all zips up into like a little camouflage house. That's where she generally sleeps most of the time. But with the hot weather we've had the last week or two, she's been taken to sitting and sleeping under the chair on the lino because it's cooler on the floor. Chris Culler's hair, you two are actual couple goals. Bless. Thanks, Chris. And Marcus says a shot of balsamic vinegar would work in the mayo. Maybe. Would it not change the colour of the mayo, or would it be that there's such a small amount it'd be negligible?
I have no idea. You know, here's the lovely thing about being vegan. It's sometimes, like I said, I came up with that mayo just because Bobby just mentioned to me, oh, he does it with tofu, Dijon and lemon juice, and I was like, all right, I'll try that. Now I add a bit of salt, and it's about getting the ratios right, but I heard that, and I was like, I'll try that, and I did it, and now I don't want to buy mayo anymore. It just means I have to have a constant supply of tofu, so I can make me things.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the things.
Ashleen, I suppose the simple...
Vegan Tina, I'm the same with potatoes. I love potatoes, and I particularly love mash.
Isis will occasionally disappear for a few hours and have a little adventure, but that's about as far as it goes. She's got quite a small territory, hasn't she?
Yeah. Carrie the focaccia is gorgeous, and you can put whatever you want in it, make it whatever you fancy. You know what I mean? Beautiful.
That's stunning.
It's worth the effort.
It's well worth the effort. We were watching. Who was it we were watching the other day doing the sourdough?
Lisa.
Oh, Lisa the vegan. Yeah.
It was amazing, by the way, and if you don't know Lisa the vegan, and Rose, cheap lazy vegan, love them both.
Yeah.
Korean and Vietnamese, and their just their style of cooking, and they both live in Canada. They're just both really nice girls.
Down to earth.
And they've both taught me a hell of a lot.
Yeah. How they present their stuff, the food they cook, as Paul says. Yeah, just proper nice.
Really good.
Interesting
YouTubers.
stuff as well.
Good YouTubers.
Yeah.
Damn good.
But yeah, the focaccia's well worth it. The reason I mentioned Lisa the vegan was because we were watching her sourdough bread video the other day, and although it looked stunning, it's a process. It really is a process, so it's got to have to taste damn nice to put that amount of effort in. Whereas the focaccia's a process, but it's not a sourdough process, is it? It's not quite the process that a sourdough would take.
Well, the one that Lisa did, it had about, how many proofings? 6 or 7? It had like loads of proofings. It's 2 with the focaccia. So it does take a little while, but it's worth doing those two proofings. It's gorgeous.
Star Cradle. I watch the Vegan Queen's focaccia bread video once a week or so. I love it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I dare say it's time for a rewatch. I would agree, Star Cradle.
We so enjoyed making that video.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
It was fun. Hell of a lot of fun.
Fabulous. Fab.
Right, well, we should start bringing this to a close maybe now. Does everyone want to start getting off now? We've pretty much done what we came here to do, which was spend a bit of time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Make these, which will be great because you're in work on Tuesday, aren't you?
Wednesday this week.
Or Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
So you're off tomorrow. You're working
from home Tuesday.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Thursday at the office.
Okie doke.
Yes.
We're not sure when the next quiz is going to be, Muddy Paws. Maybe... So you've got people addicted to these quizzes now, you? Your little jacket. And
Well,
that.
here's the thing. Whatever happens, what we can reassure you of is the fact that every single weekend, be it Friday, Saturday or Sunday, there will be a live from us guys.
And we'll try and let you know by kind of Thursday. So by Thursday of this week, we'll let you know whether it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We'll probably leave this now. This is our first live kitchen afternoon, cooking something. We'll do one of these again in a fortnight. So next weekend will either be dinner with us or a quiz.
Quiz and Q&A.
Quiz and chat.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. We'll give you as much notice as we possibly can, like Paul said. Everyone's saying hi and thank you and all of that jazz. Pauline, thanks so much for doing this. Loved hanging out with you and the family.
Thank you for coming, hanging out with us. Seriously,
everyone
that's took the time to come and watch, everyone that's super chatted us, those that have joined our channel in the process. Thank you all so much. we can't thank you enough for being part of our chosen family.
Yes, all of that. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, as always. We are going to go away, have a chill, and no doubt stuff our faces quite shortly.
It's time for a brew and a biscuit now. It's
biscuit and a brew.
It's coffee and digestive time,
Which
which is usually between 4:30 and 5. We have the last caffeinated coffee of the day in our little cups.
We sound just like an old married couple, who'd have thunk it?
And a digestive, and then we have our dinner about 7:30, 8.
Oh yeah, I'll say a quick hi to Cameron. No one hates you, Cameron.
No,
Just learn to type. I'm joking. It's funny.
Yeah, thanks everyone for spending your time with us. Hope you've learned something. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. We certainly have. We'll see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves. You've taken the mics. And each other. Bye, loves.